In Parashat Vayigash, HaShem promises, I will take you out from the suffering in Mitzrayim, save you from the slavery, redeem you with an outstretched arm, and take you as my nation and be your God. But the men were unable to hear this. As it is recorded in Shemot 6:10, Moshe spoke to the children of Israel, but they did not listen to Moshe through the anguish of spirit and through hard service. How could this be? HaShem had given such a promise, and of course we would say if HaShem said it, it must be so. But there are times even today that one could agree that even though Shem has said something, that sometimes the time it takes for that decree to actualize itself into reality, a lot of hardship can go on, and it really can deflate the air in your tires, as they say. And oftentimes, as a result of that, people can fall into despair and they can fall into bitterness. And when people are in this state, it's hard for them to think about anything else except for how to get out of their predicament and fast. But the women of Am Yisrael were able to see beyond the bitterness of enslavement. And in spite of all the bitterness that was around, they were able to envision the redemption, and they were able to hold out hope. There was something I heard not so long ago that really feels apropos, especially for myself, and I'm sure others can relate. The question was, why did Hashem wait to redeem Am Yisrael when they were at the 49th level of impurity? It's well known that if they had stayed just a second more, all would have been lost. So one would ask, why didn't Hashem save them earlier? With time, little by little. Why did he rush to get them out? And it is brought down that Hashem took them out in haste right at the last moment to teach all of Am Yisrael from that moment and forever that one should never despair or give up on hope, that even in the final moments you can be redeemed. And the famous saying goes, Yeshuat Hashem hakerevayim, that Hashem's salvation can come in an instant. And there's also another saying that I would really love to share, which is that even if the sword is at your neck, you should not despair. You should not give up hope. And there are some that go further that say that even if the sword is cutting at your neck, still do not give up hope. In this day and age, we see a lot of things that seem like they're not going according to plan, but Hashem has it all under control. It is very hard sometimes to hold on to with all the darkness that goes on in the world, but please hold on to hope. Know that Hashem is working on it. This is why we say Shema Yisrael every morning and every night, so that when we close our eyes, we hold on to the fact that pain and joy, they are one. Laughter and tears, they are one. And if something gets too hard, close your eyes and say the Shema Yisrael, because Hashem is one. This is something that the women of Am Yisrael have always known, which is why the Torah goes out of its way to praise them. You can follow this series, A Woman's Worth by Devorah Esther, on YouTube at Gimel Dalet 777. Click subscribe to be notified. If you've enjoyed this video or know someone who would, please share it. Tziku limitzvot.